Good morning. Welcome to Sports Moves, your gentle stretch class. My name is Nicole, and for today's workout, you're just going to need some space and a mat where you can comfortably lay down when we go to the floor. We're going to get right into it today. So let's just stand with our feet hip-width distance apart. Take a few deep breaths. And with your next inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hinge forward, reaching down towards your toes. Head hangs naturally. Taking a few deep breaths, sinking into the stretch. And slowly roll all the way up. Big shoulder rolls at the top. Big inhale, sweep the arms up. Clasp your hands together at the top. Rotate from your chest and shoulders. And reverse. And stay at your center. Big exhale. Hinge forward, reaching towards your toes. Deep breath at the bottom. Letting everything hang naturally. And roll all the way up. Big shoulder rolls at the top. Hands to your hips. Big circles. Pressing your hips out as far as you can in each direction. The next time you come to your center, reverse. The next time you come to your center, stay there. Big inhale, sweeping the arms over your head. Exhale, hinge forward, reaching towards your toes. Taking a deep breath at the bottom, hanging naturally. Roll halfway up, one hand above each knee. Circles. And reverse. And stay at your center, roll the rest of the way up. Big inhale, sweeping the arms over your head. And exhale, hinge forward, reaching towards your toes. Letting your head hang naturally, take a few breaths. And alternate, lifting your heel off the mat. One side and then the other. It's okay if you're not all the way down to the floor, just as far as you can comfortably go. And place both feet back on the mat. Roll all the way up. Big shoulder roll at the top. Inhale your arms up to shoulder height. Small circles forward. Reverse. Palms up. Reverse. And release, relax the arms down by your side. Big inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hinge forward, reaching towards your toes. Take a few deep breaths at the bottom. Should hopefully be able to get a little bit lower than you did at the beginning. A little closer to those toes. And release, roll all the way up. Big shoulder rolls at the top. Let's alternate lifting from your elbows, making full range circles through those shoulders. Or if you feel comfortable, you can extend your arm all the way out. And reverse. And relax, shake it out. Take a deep breath. Walk your feet as close as you can together. We're going to do a set of chair squats. So big inhale, sweep your arms up. Pressing your palms together at the top. Exhale, down to your lowest position, keeping the weight in your hips and heels. Big inhale all the way up. Exhale, arms down by your side. 2 more like that. Last one. And relax. Step your feet just a little bit farther apart, about hip width distance. And take a big, same thing here. We're going to take a big inhale, sweeping the arms up. Exhale to your squat position as low as you can go. Big inhale, press up. Exhale, hands by your side. 2 more. Last one. And shake it out. Walk your feet a little bit wider, toes pointed away from your body. We're going to do a set of sumo squats. Big inhale. Exhale, pressing the knees out towards your toes. Inhale, pressing through the heels. Exhale, arms by your side. 2 more. Last one. Relax, take a breath. Drop your chest down towards your right thigh. And hold it there, head looking towards your knee. Take a deep breath. Walk your hands all the way over to your left leg. Chest pulls in towards your left thigh. And release, come all the way up, nice and tall. We're gonna speed that up, dropping your chest right, center, left, and all the way around. You can stay with your arms by your side as I am now, or you can let your arms rise over your head as you rise. The next time you come to your center, stay there. We're gonna reverse, start slow, dropping your chest down towards that left thigh, hold it there. Take a few deep breaths so you can get a little closer than you did the first time. And walk your hands all the way over to the right. And coming up tall. We're gonna speed this up. Dropping your chest left, center, right, and all the way around. Choosing your arms. They can be by your side or rise over your head as you rise. Big inhale as you rise. Exhale as you fall. One more. And stay at your center. Relax your arms down by your side. Take a deep breath. And inhale your arms up to shoulder height. Rotate from your torso, looking as far as you can over each of your shoulders. Keeping your hips facing forward. And then as you feel ready, you can make the movement a little bigger by pivoting on your toes, following through with your hips. Don't lose your balance. Let those arms flow freely. Slow it down, bring it back to your center. Big inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale the hands to shoulder height. Straight, flat back, little pulse. And drop your head and hands down, reaching in between your legs. Continue to pulse. And release, bringing it all the way back up. Big shoulder rolls at the top. And shake it out, take a breath. You can walk your feet a little bit closer. We're gonna go into our balance section, so if you need to slide next to a window, wall, chair, whatever you need to feel comfortable. We're gonna do single leg balance today. So we're gonna start with loading up our left leg, lifting the right leg in front of you. So your options are 1, to keep the toe on the ground, 2, to pull the toe up off the ground, and 3, to straighten your leg out in front of you. Arms 1 or 2. You can use any combination of the arms and legs. You just want to find what works for you and try to stay there. Nice strong core, squeeze your glutes. Focus on something that's not moving. 5, 4, 3, 2, relax, shake it out, take a breath. You're gonna bring your leg behind you this time. I'm gonna turn to the side so you can see it a little better. You wanna keep your knees close to one another, standing up nice and tall. Level 1 is that kickstand, keeping the toe on the ground. Level 2, pull your toe up. Level 3, you can reach back with the same side hand and pull it a little closer. Arms 1 or 2. Choose your level, focus. Keeping your chin parallel to the ground. And relax, take a breath, shake it out. One more on this side. We're going to go for that tree pose, bringing the sole of your right foot to the inside of your left leg. Option 1, keeping that toe on the ground. 2, bringing it up to calf height. 3, above your knee. Options 1 or 2 for your arms. Nice even inhales and exhales. Remember, you You can use any combination of the arms and legs. Challenge yourself, but stay safe. And relax, shake it out, take a breath. We're gonna do all that on the other side. So this time you'll be loading up that right leg, lifting the left. It starts in front of your body with level 1, 2, or 3. Arms 1 or 2. You're a little more familiar with the moves this round. Focus on your form, using your core. Squeeze your glutes, suck your navel in. Keep your chin up, parallel to the ground. Looking out at something that's not moving. And relax, shake it out. Take a breath. Switching sides. Option, or switching stances, so now your legs go behind you. Option 1, 2, or 3. Arms 1 or 2. You want to keep those knees close together. So there's your option 1 or 2. 1 or 2. 1 or 2. And relax, shake it out, take a breath, one more. That tree pose, bring the sole of your left foot to the inside of your right leg. Option 1, 2, or 3. Option 1 or 2. Seconds left here. Breathe. And relax, shake it out. Take one more big inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, release all the tension away. Now's a great time if you need a drink of water, grab that, towel off, come down to your mat in your seated position, legs straight out in front of you. Okay, so you're in your seated position, down on the mat, legs straight out in front of you, hands behind your back for support. We're gonna point and flex our toes. Every time you flex your toes, you wanna see if you can get your heels to pop up off the mat. And relax. Let your feet fall away from one another and then back together. So those pinky toes come as close to the mat as they can, and then the big toes towards one another. And now let them fall from side to side like windshield wipers. And now let them fall. Now let them stay at the center. Just give them a quick squeeze, curling them under, and release. Spreading them apart. Again, squeeze and release. Last one, squeeze and release. Give them a little wiggle, shake it out. With your next inhale, sweep the arms over your head. Exhale, hinge forward, reaching towards your toes. Head looks towards your knees. It's okay if you don't quite get to your toes, you may be at your shins, ankles. And release, sitting up tall. Pull your right knee in towards your chest. Place it over your left leg. Give your right knee a hug, look over your right shoulder. Big spinal twist. And release to your center. Uncross the right from left. Let your right knee fall out to the side in a figure four. Keeping your knee as close as you can to the mat, take a big inhale at your center. As you exhale, walk out your left leg, reaching towards your left toes. And release, sitting up nice and tall. Extend your right leg out to meet the left, shake it out. Pull your left knee in towards your chest. Place it over your right leg. Give your left knee a hug, look over your left shoulder. Staying nice and tall through your back. Rotating as far as you can. Pulling that knee in as close as you can to your body. And release to your center. Uncross the left from right, letting that left knee fall out to the side in a figure four. Keeping as close to the mat as you can. Big inhale at your center. As you exhale, walk your hands out your right leg towards your right toes. And release, sitting up tall. Extend your left leg back out to meet the right. Shake it out. Take a breath. Walk your feet away from one another. So you're sitting in a wide V, evenly on your sit bones. Take a big inhale at your center. As you exhale, walk your hands straight out in front of you, lowering your chest towards the floor. And staying out long, walk each of your hands towards each of your toes. Continuing to let your chest sink towards the floor. And release, walking each of your hands up your body to your center. Big inhale at your center, sweeping the arms over your head. Exhale, drop your right hand into your lap. Left hand reaches for your right toes. You might not make it all the way to your toes, that's okay. Just get as close as you can. Feeling that stretch. And release to your center. We're going to switch sides. Big inhale, sweeping the arms up. Exhale, drop the left hand into the lap. Right hand reaches for your left toes. And release to your center. Pull the soles of your feet in toward one another and in towards your body. So you're sitting in a butterfly. Evenly on your sit bones. Keeping your knees as close to the mat as you can. Take a big inhale at your center. As you exhale, drop your chest towards your feet. You can use your elbows to help press your knees towards the ground if you'd like. release, sitting up tall. We're going to start with one foot off the mat, whichever one you feel more comfortable with. Work to put less and less of your second foot on the mat until you can bring it up to meet the first. If you're comfortable with both your feet off the mat, see if you can bring them up to chest height. And release, dropping your feet back down to the mat. We're going to go into mermaid, so just flip your right leg so that the sole of your foot is facing behind you, and you can tuck your left foot into that right thigh. Big inhale at your center. As you exhale, walk your hands away from your body, lowering your chest towards the mat. Staying out long, walk your hands as far to the right as you can. And all the way to the left. And back to your center, and all the way in towards your body. Separate your feet so that you've got about a 90-degree angle of both of your knees. And we're just gonna let your knees fall from side to side, so all the way up and over to the opposite side, and then back again. So your 90-90s. Just wanna flip one way, and then the other. Getting your knees as close to the mat as you can every time. The next time you come to the opposite side of that you started, stay there, tuck back into your mermaid. So now your left sole is facing behind you and that right sole is tucked into your left thigh. Big inhale at your center. As you exhale, walk your hands away from your body, lowering your chest towards the floor. Staying out long, walk your hands as far to the left as you can. As far to the right as you can. And back to your center. Walk your hands in towards your body. You can come to whatever's your most comfortable seated position. I'm going to come to crisscross. Once you found your comfortable position, take a big inhale, sweeping the arms up. Press the palms together at the top, pull them down to your center. Keeping your elbows up, press in with your fingertips, away with your palms. Big inhale as you rotate in, exhale as you rotate out. Rotating as far as you can in each direction. And the next time you're at your center, stay there, interlace your fingers, drop the elbows down, rotate from your wrist. Reverse. and relax. Unlace your fingers, bring them down by your sides. Big inhale and open. Spreading the fingers apart. Exhale and close. Making a fist. Again. Inhale and open. Exhale and close. One more time. And shake it out, giving your fingers a little wiggle. Big inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale to shoulder height. Palms facing me, little pulses. And flip. With your next inhale, squeeze those shoulder blades together, opening up as wide as you can. Exhale and close, giving yourself a big hug. Notice which arm is on top, we're gonna switch it. Inhale and open. Exhale and close. The next time you open, relax your arms down by your side. Squeeze your shoulder blades back down together. And release. Again, squeeze. And release. One more time. Bring your right arm across your body. Hang on just above your elbow, relaxing the shoulder away from your ear. Look to your right. Release, switch sides, left arm is across the body, relax shoulder, looking as far as you can to your left, pulling your arm in towards your body just above your elbow, and release to your center. With your next inhale, sweep your right arm over your head. Drop the hand in between your shoulder blade. Gentle press or tug from your elbow. And release. Switching sides, left arm sweeps up. Drop it down. Gentle press or tug. Release. One more big inhale, sweeping the arms up, clasp the hands together at the top, lean to your right. All the way to your left. Back to your center and release all the tension away. Shake it out at the bottom. Take a deep breath, grab some water if you need to, towel off, and we're coming down to the mat in our supine position. That's going to be lying on your back. Start out by hugging your knees in towards your chest. You can rock from side to side, forward and back, around in a circle, whatever feels right for you. Releasing all the tension. Bring some blood flow to the area. As you feel ready, grab onto the inside soles of each of your feet near your big toes and extend into a happy baby. You can continue to rock here from side to side. And release to your center. Extend your legs straight up towards the ceiling. Hands behind your hamstrings for support. Flexing your toes. Let your feet fall away from one another so you're lying in a wide V. You can keep your hands on the outsides of your thighs for support if you'd like, or you can extend your arms out into a T. Choose what's right for you. Take a few deep breaths. And release, hugging your knees back in towards your chest. Drop your feet so that they're flat on the mat. Hands by your side where you can just barely touch those heels. Flip the palms up towards the ceiling. We're going to bridge and hold. Big inhale at the bottom. As you exhale, lift your hips up towards the ceiling. Squeezing those glutes. You want those hips up as high as you can. Knees in line with your hips, in line with your shoulders. Suck your navel in towards your spine. About 10 seconds left here. The weight in your heels, you should be able to wiggle your toes. And release. Lower all the way back down to the mat. Hug your right knee in towards your chest. And then extend it straight up towards the ceiling, hanging on behind your hamstring or your calf. Pull it in as close as you can to your body. Rotate from your ankle. Reverse. And release, dropping your right ankle down over your left knee. You can press out on that right knee or interlace your fingers behind the left hamstring and pull it in toward your body. And if it's not already there, drop your left foot back down to the mat. Arms out in a T. Let your knees fall over to the right side. So you're still in that figure four position. Just let those legs drop to the right. Head looks to the left. And keep the head and shoulders as close to the mat as you can. And release to your center. Uncross the right from left. Hug the left knee in towards your chest. And extend it straight up towards the ceiling. Hang on behind your hamstring or your calf. Pulling it as close as you can to your body. Rotate from your ankle. And reverse. And release, dropping the left ankle down over the top of that right knee. You can press out on your left knee or interlace your fingers behind your right hamstring and pull it in toward your body. If it's not already there, go ahead and drop that right foot back down to the mat. Arms outstretched into a T. Knees fall to the left. Head looks to the right. And release to your center. Uncross the left from right. You can hug your knees in towards your chest if you need to release the tension. And then we're going to a set of dead bugs. There's two options here. Option one, feet start on the ground, hands over your head. Opposite, arm and leg come in toward one another and all the way back down to the ground before the other arm and leg move. Option 2, start with feet in tabletop position, hands coming straight out of those shoulders. The opposite arm and leg go towards the ground, come all the way back up to your starting position before the other arm and leg move. So we're working. Choose the option that's right for you. I'm in option 2. You can always go back to option 1. Keeping your low back pressed into the mat, suck your navel in towards your spine. Nice controlled movements. One more each side. And release, hugging your knees in towards your chest. Drop your feet down to the mat and walk them away from your body so you're lying in a straight line. Big inhale, sweep the arms up over your head. Reach as if someone's pulling you by your fingers and toes. We're going to do a full body roll up. For level 1, you can bring those hands back down by your side. Use your elbows to help press you up to your seated position. Reach all the way over for your toes. Same thing on the way back down, nice and controlled using those arms. Level 2, inhale the arms over your head. Reach up towards the ceiling before over for your toes. Nice and controlled on the way back down. Choose your level. Use your breath, stay in control. You can switch between the two if you'd like. The next time you come down to your mat, stay there with your hands over your head if they're not already there. One more big stretch as if someone's pulling you by your fingers and toes. And with your next exhale, hug your knees in towards your chest. Roll all the way up to your seated position when you're ready. Whatever's most comfortable for you. Relax your shoulders. Look to your right and left. Without moving your shoulders. Just turning that head, using your neck. Come back to your center, looking up and down, towards the ceiling, towards the floor. The next time your chin comes to your chest, let it stay there, rocking from side to side towards your collarbones. The next time your chin comes to the center, let it stay there and bring your head back up to its neutral position. Let's take a big inhale, sweeping the arms up. Exhale, release all the tension away. Again, big inhale. And exhale. One more time. Pressing your palms together at the top. Exhale as you pull them down to your center. Thanks for joining me today. See you next time.